Hi everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I have this Olympus 35DC. So basically this is a rangefinder camera from 1970s. So back in those days in 1970s, these cameras was actually quite popular and all. So they are the cheaper version compared to those Olympus OM1, which is the SLR version. So this is like more like the automatic version where they select the aperture and shutter speed for the best for this camera and all. So back in Singapore in 1970s, this camera is actually quite popular and all, according to the buyer that I purchased this camera from. So this camera, you have to make sure that you have batteries first before you can operate the camera. So this camera is using this strangely a bit, I would say it's quite, with technology these days, online shopping, you can get this Olympus PX675 battery and all that looks something like this. Yeah, so but then you need to get the like a ring for it, because this is actually the LR44, but you have to get this type of like, you know, modify a ring for this camera, because now they don't produce this PX675, but then this is something alternative you can do for like your camera and all. Yep, it's something like a ring around it. So make sure that the plus button is at the top. Then you just have to make sure that the battery is in place. Then you just have to screw it back with a coin. So without batteries, this camera doesn't work. So basically you just have to crank this lever up. Then you just adjust the focus that you want. Then you just press. Just have to press here. Yep, that's how you operate. And over here is basically a converter to tell you between how many feet is, how many meters is everything. It's just like a gauge and all, just to tell you how many meters and all this. So basically over here, you can see here is how many, the red thing here is the orange thing here is basically the feet, and the white color thing here is how many meters away. So basically you have to manually gauge it, how far is your like subject is and everything. Over here is the battery check switch and all. So this camera also have like this is basically the self timer. You just have to slide it up all the way, crank the lever, and you just press. There you go. So over here is basically this ring here, outer ring here is for you to adjust the ASA. So for example, ASA is basically the film speed, like how fast is it. Like, so for example, if you buy a Kodak Ultra Color Plus 200, you have to adjust the ring here 200. So basically you just have to pull it up, pull the ring towards you like that, pull it out, then you just rotate around. You can see. Then you go up again for 500. Then over here is like 200. So yep, do note that this is your ASA. It's important to adjust. So this camera comes with the aperture of 1.7 and 40mm lens and all. So yep, go to load up this camera and all. So basically you have to flip this up, open. Oh sorry, this is, I forgot, it's here, it's not over there. So you just have to pull out the lever. So yep, this is how it looks like in the inside. And you just crank a lever, then you just press. So basically, you put in your film in, you pull the roll of film, the lid all the way to here. Make sure that it slides into this slot here. As you can see, there's like a groove here to put the film in. So once you put it in, you close it up. Then over here is basically your film shutter count. So make sure that this thing will rotate. When every time you just make sure that you crank a lever on my left hand here, this knob here will rotate. So once you finish up to 36, you cannot crank anymore. Push this thing, then open up this flap here. This is for you to rewind your film. Make sure you rewind the film every time you finish it, so it's always in clockwise direction. So you rewind all the way until you feel there's no resistance anymore. That's when you feel that, oh, the film is ready to take out. Then you just pop this thing up, open. Then you just take out the roll of film. That's how you do it. So other than that wise, yep, this is actually a very good camera to use and all. So just, you know, you have to play around with the focusing and all. Other than that, it's like a rangefinder. It's good for you to use, simple to use and all. Only thing, the batteries, you just need to get a equivalent type. That's all. So thank you guys for watching this review video, walkthrough video. Give this video a subscribe, hit thumbs up, and also comment and to see what else you want to see from this, you know, channel. Thank you very much and see you on the next video soon. Bye.